Swifties, get ready, because this isn't just another Travis Kelce story. Oh no, this one isn't about touchdowns, Super Bowl rings, or his legendary plays on the field. This is something much deeper, something far more personal and incredibly emotional.
It's all about the win, but this
Because in a moment that no one saw coming, the big, tough NFL superstar, the man known for bulldozing through defenses and trading trash talk with the best of them, was left utterly speechless. And why? All because of one small, heart-melting, and completely unexpected request from his sweet little niece, Wyatt Kelce. It was a moment that proved even the fiercest athletes have a soft side, especially when it comes to family.
It was awesome for, she was on top of the world for a week.
She was the heavyweight champ, man.
So, here's how it all went down. Travis and his brother, Jason Kelce, were in the middle of recording their wildly popular New Heights podcast. It was business as usual, two brothers talking football, cracking jokes, and playfully roasting each other like it was their full-time job. Their banter had fans laughing as always. But then something completely unexpected happened. In walked Wyatt, Jason's adorable 4-year-old daughter, bringing a moment that would steal the spotlight and melt hearts instantly.
Wyatt asked if she could say hi.
What?
Come on.
Yes. Look
Hi,
at
Uncle
you.
Trav.
What's up, girly? How you doing?
You hear?
Good.
The moment Wyatt stepped into the room, everything changed. The energy shifted instantly, and Travis, he was all in. Because if there's one thing this man adores even more than football, it's being the ultimate, most fun-loving uncle. He greeted Wyatt with his signature big grin, expecting her to dive right into their usual playful back and forth. But this time, something was different. She looked up at him, her tiny face completely serious, her wide eyes filled with purpose. And then she dropped an absolute bombshell. "Uncle Trav, can I stay with Taylor?" Silence. Absolute, stunned silence. For the first time in what felt like forever, Travis Kelce had no words. His jaw fell open. Jason, sitting across from him, raised an eyebrow, trying and completely failing not to burst out laughing. And Travis, the man who goes head-to-head with 300-pound linemen without a flinch, he suddenly found himself struggling against a whole different kind of challenge, a tidal wave of pure, overwhelming emotion. Because let's break this down for a second. Wyatt wasn't just asking for an everyday sleepover at Uncle Trav's house. No. She was asking to stay with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. The woman who, over the past year, has completely flipped Travis's world upside down in the best way possible. The woman who started as a global icon, but has now become someone his family is genuinely falling in love with too. And this wasn't just some casual, "Can I go over and play?" kind of question. This was next level, heart-melting, full-on emotional little kid commitment. This was Wyatt, with every bit of her tiny heart saying, "I love Taylor so much, I don't even want to go home." And Travis? He felt that. He's always been a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve, who loves deeply and without hesitation. And now, seeing his niece, this little person who means the absolute world to him, express pure, unfiltered love for Taylor.
All right now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And it was overwhelming. It was everything. His voice cracked as he finally managed to respond. "You want to stay with Tay, huh?" He exhaled, shaking his head with an emotional smile. "Man, she's pretty special, huh?"
Yeah.
Love you,
Bye,
girl.
Uncle Trav.
And Wyatt? Completely unfazed. As if she hadn't just shaken Travis's entire world, she simply turned and walked away like the little princess she is. "Yeah, love you, Uncle Trav. Bye," she called out, waving him off like it was no big deal. Because in her 4-year-old mind, this was the most natural thing ever. And honestly, who wouldn't want to stay with Taylor Swift? The woman is basically a real-life Disney princess, a rock star, and the coolest honorary aunt all rolled into one. Now, if you think fans were emotional watching this moment unfold, just imagine how Taylor must have felt when she heard about it. Because Travis told her immediately. This man practically lights up whenever he talks about Taylor, so there's no way he didn't pick up the phone the second the podcast wrapped. One fan commented, "I bet he scoops that baby up and takes her straight to Taylor." Another wrote, "Oh my gosh, this is the sweetest thing ever. He loves those girls so much." And Taylor? Well, she was probably somewhere in the middle of her Eras tour, casually breaking the internet as usual, only to pause, clutch her heart, and whisper, "Oh my God, Wyatt, I love you." Because here's the thing. Taylor isn't just dating Travis. She's slowly becoming part of the Kelce family, and this moment proves it. This isn't just some high-profile celebrity romance anymore. This is real. This is about genuine emotions, meaningful connections, and a family that truly loves having Taylor in their lives. But let's rewind for a second. If you've been following this love story from the start, you know that this wasn't always guaranteed to be a fairy tale. When Travis first made his move, publicly, might I add, by revealing his failed attempt to give Taylor a friendship bracelet at her concert, no one knew what would happen next. Sure, he's a Super Bowl winning tight end, but she's Taylor Swift. The woman has stadiums full of people screaming her name every night. The odds weren't exactly stacked in his favor. And yet, here we are, months later. Not only is Taylor with Travis, but she's fully integrated into his world. She's showing up to his games, sitting with his family, and hugging his mom like they've been best friends for years. And now, even his little niece is ready to pack her bags and move in with her. It's surreal. It's special. And Travis knows it. He understands that what he and Taylor have is rare. And the fact that the people closest to him, the ones who've known him forever, love Taylor just as much as he does, that's what made this moment so powerful. Travis loves his niece. Wyatt loves Taylor. And Taylor? Well, if we've learned anything about her, she's probably already thinking of ways to make Wyatt the happiest little girl in the world. And if this moment wasn't already enough to melt your heart, let's take a step back and talk about some of the other incredibly sweet interactions these two have shared. Because believe it or not, this isn't the first time Wyatt has made it very clear that she absolutely adores Taylor Swift. Ever since Taylor entered the Kelce family's orbit, Wyatt has been front and center, soaking up every magical moment. And honestly, who can blame her? When your uncle starts dating the Taylor Swift, it's basically like gaining a real-life fairy tale princess as an honorary aunt. One of the most unforgettable moments came during a Chiefs game when Taylor was spotted sitting in the Kelce family suite. Now, let's be real. Most kids at a football game are either stuffing their faces with snacks or getting bored by halftime. But not Wyatt. Oh no, she had eyes only for Taylor. At one point, as the cameras panned to Taylor cheering for Travis, Wyatt, dressed in her adorable Chiefs gear, was sitting right beside her, completely mesmerized. Fans couldn't get enough of the way Taylor interacted with her, talking to her like they had been best friends forever. One fan even said, "Yee was so sweet. I was literally tearing up watching this little girl's entire face light up." And then, in a moment that sent Swifties and Chiefs Kingdom into an emotional meltdown, Taylor leaned down and whispered something to Wyatt, making her giggle uncontrollably. The internet exploded with speculation. What did Taylor say? Was she sharing some top-secret inside joke? Planning a future playdate? We may never know, but one thing is clear. Wyatt is all in on the Taylor Swift experience. And honestly, same. And let's not forget the bracelet moment. Yes, that bracelet moment. Wyatt, already proving she's a Swiftie in training, made Taylor a friendship bracelet. But this wasn't just any bracelet. It was special, crafted, with colorful beads that spelled out the letter T. When Taylor received it, she didn't just smile, say thanks, and move on. No, she immediately slipped it onto her wrist and wore it for the rest of the night, proudly showing it off like it was the most precious piece of jewelry she had ever owned. A global pop superstar rocking a homemade bracelet from a 4-year-old as if it was worth more than all the diamonds in the world. If that doesn't tell you just how much Taylor adores Wyatt just as much as Wyatt adores her, I don't know what will. At this point, it's beyond obvious. Wyatt isn't just a fan of Taylor. She's officially her biggest little fan. And with every hug, every giggle, and every special moment they share, one thing is becoming crystal clear. Taylor Swift isn't just dating Travis Kelce, she's becoming part of his family. And honestly, that might just be the most heartwarming part of this entire love story. So what's next? Are we about to see Wyatt at a Taylor Swift concert, front row, rocking a custom Kelce Swift jersey? Is Taylor going to write a song about this ridiculously adorable moment? Is Travis now starting to seriously consider marriage and kids after seeing how seamlessly Taylor fits into his world? At this point, anything is possible. But one thing is absolutely certain. This story is far from over. And if this emotional moment taught us anything, it's that Travis Kelce has found something real with Taylor Swift. And if his little niece has anything to say about it, Taylor isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update on all the latest with Travis, Taylor, and those unforgettable Kelce family moments that keep making our hearts melt. See you in the next one!